Welcome back, all you Fabricans and Fleshbags, to the super, not funny show reviews. I am Jen Thépuppét, your resident Fabricant and comment extraordinaire on all things pop culture. And today we're going to be reviewing Those Who Wish Me Dead, a brand new movie coming to you from Warner Brothers, streaming on HBO Max and in theaters if you're so inclined to hit the theaters, starring Angelina Jolie and among other people. So, was it good? Was it bad? And should you be watching? Stick around because I have opinions. Those Who Wish Me Dead. It's an action thriller starring Angelina Jolie, along with Jon Bernthal, Aidan Gillen, Nicholas Hoult. I knew kid I don't really know, but named Finn Little playing the young guy in this movie, and among other people, many more people than that. But those are the main characters, and it's all about a dad that's on the run. Dad that he works for the DA down in Florida. A DA that gets killed, murdered for what he knows, and for what the dad in particular knows. So, fearing for his life and the life of his son, in order to silence him about the things that he has discovered, he takes his kid on the run all the way up to, I think it's Montana. All the way up to Montana, in order to find his dead wife's brother, and hopefully they can stay on the run in order to divulge the things, the secrets that he learned as a part of his job that's possibly going to get him killed. And of course, the kid, whose name is Connor, he just has to go along with this because someone's trying to kill him and has killed the DA and his family in order to cover it up. Along the way, of course, are a couple of hitmen who are hired by who knows, maybe the government, maybe some corporations. No one ever knows. They're just some guys who they very casually murdered a family and are trying to very casually murder these guys, and they're going to follow them across the country in order to get them. Meanwhile, we have Angelina Jolie's character named Hannah, who was a fire jumper, who had rather unfortunately made some bad decisions based on bad info in the previous year as a fire jumper, and led to a few kids and a couple of firefighters getting killed. So this season she is instead assigned to a fire tower in the middle of nowhere to keep an eye out for possible wildfires. And boy, does she get a wildfire here, because at the same time this man and his son on the run make it all the way to Montana, but unfortunately so do the hitman, and they proceed to murder the dad and send the boy running into the wilderness. And that's really everything I just said, I'm not kidding. That's the first third of the movie. The first third of the movie is a slow plodding walk to get you to the part that the trailers promise. The trailers are promising there's going to be some running around in the woods and hitmen trying to kill people, and there's going to be survivalists trying to go against them. And that absolutely happens. It does. But it takes like 40 minutes to get to that. Which, I think it could have been a little leaner up there. It could have been a little leaner in the first third of the movie to get to where we started everything. When it does get to the second act, the second 2/3 of the movie, they move along quite well, quite nicely. There's not a lot that's surprising about this movie. There's these two hitmen. They're ruthless. They're not completely animals, but they're pretty ruthless. They shoot people in the face and they don't give a damn about it. It's gonna happen. They have a job to do, and they're being told, make it happen. Hell, they start a fucking forest fire in order to, make the authorities nearby be, too worried about something else in order to be worried about people getting murdered randomly in the nearby countryside. And it's all very brutal and it makes a lot of tension, and you can sort of see where this is probably going to go. They introduce a sheriff's deputy played by Jon Bernthal. His name is Ethan, and he is the brother-in-law of the man that gets murdered and the uncle of the kid Connor. And of course, and he has a pregnant wife, and they run a survival school, so you can sort of see what's going to happen from there on. Of course, the pregnant wife is going to be in danger, and the sheriff deputy going to be in danger, all that stuff. And even though it's all not exactly hard to predict. It's all very fun. I'm gonna give a big shout out to I'm gonna say her name right, Medina Sangor, for playing Allison, the pregnant wife of Ethan, and she's fucking magnificent in this. You know what? I was afraid. Okay, they're gonna murder this woman, and boy, they sure try. But she's a fucking badass in this. Two dudes who, they take some pity on her because she's pregnant, and she uses that pity against them to burn the shit out of one of them, and burn the eyes of another one, and grab a rifle and get away, and you just know she's coming back, and damn sure she does come back. It's pretty awesome. Angelina Jolie, she does a good job in this. She's not. Am I gonna say she's doing the best out of everybody in here? No, not that. She's very solid. She's a good, dependable person. She does the action well. I believe everything about her grief and all that stuff. How she connects with Connor as a person. And also I want to give the shout out to Finn Little as Connor. He is pretty damn good. This kid's got a future in this business. He emotes so well. He literally sees his dad get murdered in front of him. He's already, witnessed his mom die of cancer before. And just the way he's able to bring that emotion to the surface, and I can imagine in many takes in order to get these things right, he's just really damn good. He's very believable. All the things he goes through in here, I believe and I get it. He even gets his moments of badassery later on, even though he's fighting people who will just, want to snap his neck. It's pretty good. I really enjoy it. I also want to give a shout out to Nicholas Hoult and Aidan Gillen as the ruthless assassins. I really like seeing them show up in anything. Nicholas Hoult is particularly, cold-blooded in this. Aidan Gillen, they're both of them. They're the bad guys. Of course, they're gonna, they can't ultimately win because they're the bad guys. But still, they are pretty rock solid in their roles, and really love to see that. Nicholas Hoult, he's generally been a good guy and stuff. Good to see him as a bad guy with, just kind of like aloof and ready to kill, but not exactly, he's not a monster. He's doing a job. So, I really enjoyed the hell out of this movie. This movie, aside from that first third that really just kind of just took its sweet time getting on there, establishing what's going on. Aside from that, maybe needing to cut about 10 minutes, the last 2/3 of this movie, this really rocked. There's a lot of suspense, a lot of action. There's real danger going on. There's some great action set pieces. A lot of good emotion going on in here. Just, again, that badassery by Medina Sangor as Allison. Really just loved the hell out of how that all played out. And, a great, cathartic release when, Karma turns around and gets on these these assassins. So, overall, really like this movie. I think it's a great watch. I wish I'd seen it in the theater, to be honest, because some of this stuff would have been so much better on a big screen. So I really liked it. I think you should watch it. Check it out on HBO Max if you have access to it. So that's what I think about Those Who Wish Me Dead from HBO Max. What did you guys think about Those Who Wish Me Dead? And hey, what did you think about my review? Why don't you get down in the comments, let me know what you're thinking. Of course, you can always hit me up, supernotfunnyshow@gmail.com or at supernotfunnys1 on Twitter. Let me know what you're thinking. And hey, are you a member of the Super Not Funny Show family? What? You're not? Get down there, hit that subscribe button. And while you're at it, you can also hit the notification bell. It'll let you know when we drop new content. And we're doing that every day. Not every day, but every week. New reviews, new reactions, and new anything else that really floats our pop culture boat. Like the Super Not Funny Show Supercast, where me and my friend Lottie, we sit and talk about superhero stuff that's not on the printed page, but instead, movies, TV shows, games, all that fun stuff. So come and check that out with us. All right, all you Fabricans and Fleshbags. Damn it. Ugh. Why does that hurt? Try it one more time. 1, 2, 3. All right, all you Fabricans and Fleshbags. Thanks for joining me on this movie review. Come back next time for yet another movie review. Until then, I have been Jen Thépuppét, your resident Fabricant and commentator extraordinaire on all things pop culture. And I'll see you guys on the other side of the thread. Peace!